I know we started, but I hate when my chair just like sinks. I need like a new I need a new chair. It keeps sinking on me. Give me a minute, like a few seconds. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like it's sinking. Could be just me. But welcome to the podcast. Hate hashtag 28. Any World happened, and I have not yet watched it. It has happened, and I have not I haven't really discussed about it. And I saw the time, and I was like, okay, this looks short. I don't know what's in here. Okay, I never watched this, so this is like a reaction from me. I have not yet watched this. And then once we're done watching this, once we're done reacting to this, we are gonna talk about it. Like, was there any games that interest you? Was there any games just like, man, I don't. But you gotta understand that this is a indie world showcase where indies decide to show off their games. So there's probably no Mario, no Zeldas, no Metroid. I'm sorry to all of you out there that maybe be excited for that, but at the same time, I'm definitely sorry that that's not happening. Definitely 100% I am sorry. But we're going to get this podcast on the way. We're going to watch it, we're going to react to it, and we're going to see if this is if this is a good indie showcase. Alright, who is ready to watch it with me with my live reaction? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's see what we got. Cool.
Hello and welcome to Indie World. I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler. We're here to take you through another great selection of indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
No matter what.
Let me actually fix my volume. I think it's echoing. Because it's coming through loud in my headphones. I was like, and I kind of saw it echoing. I was like, no. So, I'm going to turn it down on my end while I try to turn it up on y'all's end so that there won't be no echoes.
What type of games you're into, we hope you'll find your next indie favorite. Are you ready? Then off we go.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what we got.
Alright, now this is what I call a funky future. I could use a backpack like that.
Me too. Starting out as a nobody in a sprawling metropolis.
It looks like Jet Ski Radio from like the Dreamcast days.
Your crew with additional playable characters and make use of the intuitive trick system to get around town, you'll edge closer to becoming an all-city king.
Backed by beats from a wide range of musical talent, you'll grind, paint, and combo your way to becoming one of the greatest graffiti artists around. But you'd better protect your neck because all that artwork will attract some unwanted attention.
Reclaim the streets when Bomb Rush Cyberfunk arrives as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay. I mean, this looks a little cute, but I don't know if I want the, I don't know if there's going to be any games that will interest me.
Get to
So you're going around taking pictures. Is that it? Totem. A photo adventure.
Hej! Hejsan! Jag är Niklas. Och jag är Lukas. Vi på Samfund Made och resten av utvecklingsteamet är riktigt stolta för att presentera vårt fotoäventyrsspel Toem. Efter mycket hårt arbete och självklart roliga stunder så går vi här idag med klara sinnen och huvudena högt. Det har varit en otroligt spännande resa med mycket lärdomar och vi är väldigt nöjda över hur Toem har blivit. Vi hoppas du får en rolig och mysig resa genom Toems värld och att du finner ro medan du spelar vårt spel. Så packa väskan och gör dig redo för Toem kommer snart ut på Nintendo Switch.
Smile, Tyler!
Oh, hey, that's a nice one. It reminds me of the photos you can take in this laid-back adventure that's all about capturing the moment and helping.
Oh, laid-back adventure? Okay,
With
let me
its
take a picture right
charming
now.
hand-drawn style, you'll explore
Chink.
different regions inspired by the Scandinavian countryside. Chat with
I had to
quirky
do that.
characters, solve their problems by taking neat snaps with your camera, and make your way through a relaxing landscape while listening to some totally chill beats.
Get ready to say cheese when Toem arrives this fall.
Cool. What in the world is this? What am I looking at? It looks like a weird RPG. What? Loop hero?
Hey, Ariko, does it feel like we're going in circles here?
Don't worry, Tyler. That's just how Loop Hero works. Instead of playing as the hero, you craft adventures for them by creating the world that they travel through. Each mystical card you play forms part of a dangerous path that the hero can explore, loot, and fight along. Place cards strategically to help them conquer the loop and then do it all again.
The more loops you complete, the more cards you'll uncover, opening up new possibilities for the hero's future adventures. Between expanding the survivor's campsite and fending off devious guardians, keeping them alive takes strategy, balance, and skill. Especially if you want
this
to
looks
defeat the
interesting.
time-bending Lich.
Break the spiral and save the world when Loop Hero arrives on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I'm glad there's like no like official like dates like fall. Far loan sales. Okay. Oh, this must be like a sequel or something.
Hoi, ich bin Lon Schmocker, Co-Founder und Creative Lead von Locomotive. Ich freue mich sehr, euch Far-Changing Tides zu zeigen, unserem atmosphärischen Fahrzeug-Adventure und den nächsten Teil im Fahr-Universum. Wir haben schon früh gewusst, dass wir noch mehr Geschichten im Universum zu erzählen haben und so starten wir in Changing Tides mit einer neuen Figur in eine neue spannende Reise. Wir freuen uns, Far-Changing Tides nächstes Jahr auf Nintendo Switch zu bringen und wünschen euch viel Spaß dabei.
A boy, his ship, and an ocean that stretches as far as the eye can see. Who'd have thought that the apocalypse would ever be so relaxing?
And yet it is. In this stirring puzzle-solving adventure, You get to captain your own seafaring vessel and explore a vast flooded landscape, tackle mighty storms, and overcome conundrums as you embark on a voyage to find a new home.
Set in a beautifully realized post-apocalyptic world, it's an emotional, meditative journey that anyone can enjoy. Whether you've played the first game in the series, Far Lone Sails, or not.
Set sail for the horizon in Far, Changing Tides, coming to the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Cool.
That smells both rich and satisfying. I bet it's got enough caffeine to wake the dead. Can I get a cup?
Oh, they're not
Sure,
even
flavor
moving.
some
Oh,
storytelling
wait.
and aromatic atmosphere
Sometimes they
go
move.
hand in hand in this anime-style experience where the dead get one last night to mingle with the living and discuss the finer points of life and death over a beverage or two.
Immerse yourself in new story content and enjoy remastered visuals in this expanded director's cut of the original game. There's even a new studio mode where you can create your own dialogue and stories.
Make yours a grande with Necro Barista Final Pour, launching as a timed
Huh,
console
that
exclusive
actually
on
looks
Nintendo
interesting.
Switch later today.
That actually looks interesting. Not even
It's
gonna
time
lie.
for some updates. Let's quickly catch up on several games we've featured previously in Indie World that you can play today.
Murray, you can play today.
It's time to grow your own adventure. Become the guardian of the grove and explore a vibrant island to inspire its inhabitants. Fend off the invasive rot and rebuild your home. Take on requests from villagers, solve puzzles, and do everything you can to help restore the community. Rise to greatness in Garden Story, arriving as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Don't just fight with a sword, date one. In this heartfelt dungeon crawling dating sim.
Oh, I
use the
remember
in-game
this.
cash you
I
earn from
like.
fighting monsters to
This
woo
looks
your weapons
stupid.
on romantic outings. Multiple combat
I don't know,
styles
this could be a
just
good game, but
means
it looks
more
stupid.
cuties to forge relationships with. After all, a couple that slays together stays together. Capture the hearts of your arsenal in Boyfriend Dungeon, cleaving its way onto Nintendo Switch later today.
In this prequel to the original Axiom Verge, a new hero fights for her life, empowered by the same microscopic machines that gradually consume her humanity. With two interconnected worlds to explore, hack, and fight your way through, walk that thin line between dream and nightmare as you discover the origins of the Axiom Verge universe. Axiom Verge 2 comes to Nintendo Switch later today. I can't wait to dig into all those games.
Speaking of digging, let's continue with the show.
Oh, Shovel Knight. Pocket Dungeon. Oh, heck no, man. What the frick is this crap? I do love me some Shovel Knight, but this looks honestly stupid. This is basically Tetris. With a little bit of Crypto Necrodancer.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. We are thrilled to announce today that Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, an action-packed puzzle adventure with a dungeon-crawling twist we're developing alongside Vine, is coming to Nintendo Switch. Can you believe it's been 7 years since Shovel Knight first arrived on the scene? After that first appearance, we've been hard at work releasing Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown. As you can see, we've always envisioned Shovel Knight as a grand, all-encompassing franchise, which is why we're so excited for Shovel Knight to take the next step into a new gameplay dimension with Pocket Dungeon. We hope you enjoy your puzzling adventure.
I mean,
Now
I don't know.
Here's a twist on Shovel Knight that you're really going to dig. A part puzzler, part dungeon crawler hybrid that's perfect for fans and newcomers alike.
With Puzzle Knight by your side, fight foes, recover relics, and battle bosses both new and familiar. Group together enemies to unleash massive chain attacks and grab keys, potions, and treasure as you try to escape the mysterious Pocket Dungeon.
With over 10 heroes available, each with their own special power and playstyle, the action is always as fresh as it is fast. You can even take on a friend head-to-head and fight to bury the competition, literally. And as an exclusive feature to Nintendo Switch, if you have any of the Shovel Knight series amiibo figures, use them to call on a familiar fairy friend to accompany you on your adventure.
It'll be a night to remember when Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon is unearthed on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay. So you basically grow in a farm or a place? Islanders Console Edition.
Start small, build big. That's always been my motto. And in this quirky city builder, it can be yours too.
This procedurally generated strategy game sees you placing buildings from your inventory on an island to earn points. Score enough, and you'll get more buildings to keep growing your island with. And when you can't build any further, just start from scratch and do it all again.
With its minimalist approach, intuitive mechanics, and almost infinite colorful islands to build on, you can create the city of your dreams over and over in no time at all.
The world is yours to build in Islanders Console Edition, coming as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Marco! Theo!
Is this Metal Slug? Ooh. Wait, what the frick is this? Is this a strategy Metal Slug? Oh no. I don't like I don't Why? Why? Oh.
De la part de Laker Studio et Dotemu, nous sommes très heureux de vous annoncer que Metal Slug Tactics sera disponible sur Nintendo Switch.
I hate
Nos
tactics.
équipes ont grandi avec Metal Slug
I
et
do
c'est
not like
une chance
tactics
de
at all.
travailler sur un nouvel épisode de cette saga mythique.
C'était important pour nous de trouver une nouvelle voie, à la fois pour rendre hommage aux épisodes principaux de la série, mais aussi pour proposer une nouvelle expérience aux fans.
I remember really
Le développement
liking
avance
Metal
bien,
Slug
et nous
though.
avons hâte que vous
I haven't
puissiez
played
jouer
Metal
avec.
Slug in like years.
Here's a fresh take on Metal Slug that moves the classic action franchise into a new dimension. This new game retains all the things fans are familiar with from the original series, like the detailed pixel art and explosive action, but then adds tactical combat mechanics to mix things up.
Taking control of familiar heroes from the Metal Slug series, including Marco, Tarma, Theo, and Eri, it's your job to wipe out the enemy forces by any means possible. Position your troops correctly on the battlefield, and you'll even be able to use the sync skill to deal extra damage with multiple heroes.
Head for a new front line when Metal Slug Tactics blasts onto Nintendo Switch next year.
That's sad.
こんにちは、テトリスエフェクトのディレクターの石原です。
And I'm Eileen. I work on PR and production at Enhance. And today, we're so excited to announce that Tetris Effect Connected is coming to Nintendo Switch.
テトリスのゲームを作るのは私の夢でした。開発チーム全員で全力で作ったテトリスエフェクトは美しいグラフィックとサウンドによりゲームプレイをより感動できるものにしています。このゲームが Nintendo Switch によって皆さんがどこにいても遊べるようになるのでとても楽しみです。
Check it out.
Sure, you might have already played Tetris, but Tetris Effect Connected is something different. It's the iconic puzzle game, but one that goes to another plane of enlightenment.
As well as the single-player journey mode, take on your friends competitively in zone battle locally or online, or play connected mode and work together to clear 3 playfields as one. It even includes cross-platform multiplayer, so it's easier to find people to play with or against. And since it's on the Nintendo Switch system, you can take the experience with you wherever you are.
Feel the connection in Tetris Effect Connected. Arriving on Nintendo Switch, October 8th.
Cool.
There sure are a lot of games to look forward to, but that's not all. There are even more indie titles coming to Nintendo Switch soon. Take a look.
Really now? Okay. "100 Days." Winemaker Simulator, really? Slime Rancher? I think my girlfriend would probably maybe like this game, but I'm not entirely sure. Lumberjack? Curious Expedition 2. Okay. Gang Beast. Yeah, that's basically made from the Fall Guys and all them stuff. I think I remember seeing this on the Microsoft during E3.
We're nearly done, but before we go, here's an update on another game coming to Nintendo Switch very soon from our friends at Chucklefish.
Chucklefish. Whoa, what is this game? Eastward?
It's nearly time to head eastward, coming to Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive, September 16th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop later today.
Cool.
So that's the end of today's Indie World. There are
Okay.
so many diverse indie games to be found on Nintendo Switch, and we really enjoy showing them to you on behalf of our many development and publishing partners around the world.
As
I know what
always,
I'm
a
gonna talk
big
about
thank
first
you
thing.
to everyone in the indie community working on games for Nintendo Switch. And thank you for joining us today.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account at IndieWorldNA to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Okay, so, I don't like what they did to Metal Slug. I do not like what they did to Metal Slug. Did you see what they did to Metal Slug? They're making it into a tactic stupid game. How dare they? Now I know people love tactics. The Final Fantasy Tactics Adventure. I remember that. I remember lots of people liking that. I hate it. I simply just don't like. I don't like what they did to my Metal Slug. I don't like what they did to my Metal Slug. I just want to get that out of the way. I don't like what they did to my Metal Slug. So far it was an okay indie. I mean, there was a whole lot of games that interest me. There was that I forgot what it was called. It was that not Boyfriend Dungeon. Nicrobatis Final Pour. This game actually looks interesting. Like this game right here, it looks kind of interesting. Cause I'm always a sucker for like visual novels kind of style. And then like you can create this, and like during like the end of it, you have this like little photo, this studio mode right here, which looks like kind of like I don't know if y'all heard of the program Visual Novel Maker. This kind of looks like that. And I was in here when I was watching this, I was like, this looks kind of cool. This looks kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll be interested in the story aspect, as I never heard of Nick Rabasta, or if it's like a new game. But so far it looks cute. I mean, it looks adorable with the characters. I mean, I don't know what the story is about, but it looks kind of cool. So this game honestly caught my attention. Um, the Bomb Rush, the first game, it kind of looked like Jet's Radio, that game that came out for Dreamcast. It literally, when I first saw this, it looked just like that game, Jet Radio. I don't know if y'all remember that game or even play that game back in the day, but it was giving me those types of style. So I think if you like that game, I think you're gonna definitely like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. It probably won't be me. Totem takes pictures. Whoopie freaking do. Loop Hero, this honestly, at first, this looks like some weird RPG. I was looking at the side, it looked like all this, it looks kind of weird. It looks weird. Classic game, yeah, it is. But this looks weird, and then it's talking about cards and that you're honestly in a loop forever. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. And then it's called Loop Hero. Like I was thinking of like band hero, like DJ hero, wait a minute, guitar hero. I was thinking one of those musical games when I heard that name. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I was thinking of like musical games that I grew up. But you're just going around in a loop, and I mean, that's probably not the game for me. It looked interesting at first with all this, but at the same time, like you're just going around in a loop. Like, doesn't that seem a little boring? I feel like that's a little boring. Then Far Changing Tides is apparently a sequel to Far Selling Aside or whatever. It looks kind of a little puzzly, something I'm probably not gonna play. Um, it looks okay. Rock Band, yeah, Rock Band was good. I already talked about that game. Garden Story, um, cool. Boyfriend Dungeon. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again. This looks dumb and stupid. This looks dumb and stupid. I am sorry for anyone that's a fan of this game or wants this game, but this game looks stupid. It's stupid and it's stupid. Moving on. Axum Verge 2, this honestly, this was kind of giving me. It was kind of giving me those old NES game style with like. I don't know if it's tough as nails, like platformer, like Celeste. and stuff like that, or the new one that came out. I forgot what it's called. It's like Cyber something. It's not Cyberpunk 2077, but it was like something like that, or like The Messenger. Those games I honestly really, really love. So, this game honestly looks that style. It looks. I didn't play the first one. I I I never played the first one. I don't even know what this is. But it was giving me that style of like old games that I still get, like Cave Story Plus. It's like a new game but with an old style, retro style. Celeste, great game. Cuphead even. I kind of like this game. And then this game, I love Shovel Knight. Don't get me wrong. I have Treasure Trove. I love Shovel Knight. I love it. I love it. I love Shovel Knight. But this is not it. At first, it was looking like Tetris, and then she was explaining that is also a dungeon ish, and it's just weird. Like this is weird. Why not just have a menu? Why does it have to be like this? You know, to me, it seems weird. It seems weird. It does. Like I like Shovel Knight's great and all. Don't get me wrong. Shovel Knight will never go away. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I might pick this up because I love Shovel Knight. Like I love probably not all the games, but I love most of it. So I will probably give this maybe a shot, maybe. And then you have Islanders, which is like strategic. It kind of looked like a little bit of like Age of Empires, except you're not fighting. Or unless you want to be like Catton. I don't know if anybody remembers that board game where you have to build the best city and have to build better than what they're building or something like that. So, I think they just give you presets and you just build off of that. It's a cool aspect, and apparently you get score when you build your village. It was kind of like I don't know if anybody remembers this Super Nintendo game, Axe Racer. Um, it was kind of a strategy RPG. It was weird. It was a weird combination at the time, but it worked. It honestly worked. You start off with trying to build a village, and then when you go into caves to get rid of the monsters and stuff, you go into an RPG element. Because you're also leveling up your town, but you're also leveling up your character at the same time. Um, but I know it does have that RPG, but it just looks like that the way you're just building and giving like presets and stuff like that. You know, So, I don't know if my girlfriend will enjoy this game. I feel like she probably would because I know she likes this type of stuff. I don't know if she's here though, but I think she'll probably like this type of stuff. If I was my girlfriend, I feel like she would because she kind of likes these farming, building type of games, something like that. Just something like that. Yeah, they ruined Metal Slug. I recognize this. I was like when I first saw this, like the intro, like this little thing. When I first was watching this, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is Metal Slug." I was like, "It's coming back." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And then I saw this. Literally, till I saw this. Oh, I it makes me want to go back and replay Metal Slug. If y'all have never played Metal Slug, it is like a great game, great shooter, kind of little platformy game. I believe it was also in the arcade even. Like this game was phenomenal. I just don't like tactics game. It does not do much for me. I suck at them. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how hard I tried a tactics game, I suck at them. Like, people love Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and say that's the probably the top tier Final Fantasy game. I hate the game. The story was okay. I like the story, but I can't do any of this. I'm not good at strategy, or tactic. My bad. Tactic strategy. I'm not good at doing this. Like, if this was just Metal Slug, like actual Metal Slug, I would just go around and shoot them instead of just trying to, okay, I want this dude to go over here, this dude. Like, that's not Metal Slug formula. Like, I like, they're going into a different taste. Metal Slug is good, though? It is. It is. It honestly makes me want to go back and play Metal Slug. I can do that for Reunify. I can definitely do that for Reunify. It's such an old game, it's easy to emulate. I can definitely do something like that. Definitely 100%. I can honestly do something like that. Definitely. Tetris Effect. It's Tetris. What do you want me to say about it? It's Tetris. It's literally Tetris. It's Tetris. You can play online. Cool. It's crossplay. Cool. It probably has different modes. Cool. It's Tetris. Moving on. Then they showed a short game, Astronoid, which I don't know anything about. 100 Days, which is like there it is, a winemaking simulator. I don't know what's up with simulator. People think, ooh, power washing simulator. That is so fun. I'm like, that looks like boring as frick. That is boring as frick. Like, I don't understand those type of games. I don't. Slime Rancher, I have never played the game. I heard the game was, good. Some people was comparing it, saying it was kind of like Minecraft. I don't know how. I don't know how. This Minecraft, this is like Minecraft. I don't see it. I don't know if I'll ever see it. And then Lumberjack, I don't understand what this game is. Like, chopping down wood, like, and then all of a sudden trees grow. And this honestly will interest me. Curious Expedition 2. Kind of reminds me of like Lewis and Clark Expedition. When Jefferson decides to buy and he's too lazy to explore, then hire 2 hooligans to go explore for him. I remember that. Portal Knights is almost the same as Minecraft 2. Portal Knights? I don't think I ever heard of it. But, this looks a little interesting, just a little bit. Game Beast, this is Fall Guys. This is Fall Guys. This is stupid crap that apparently a lot of people love. And I don't know if I'm out of the loop on that one. I really don't. Like, I remember finally playing Among Us. Another popular game. And then I kind of enjoyed it, but I was just playing with, like, random people online. I was just literally playing with random people. And, like, it's okay. It's just, I don't get why it's so popular. I just don't get it. Like, I don't get why it's so popular that everyone loves it. Like, I don't get it. Same with Fall Guys. I don't know if Gang Beast is going to be the same thing. I don't know. I don't know. But it's looking that same. Look at it. This looks the same. It looks the same. It feels the same. Now, when they were showing Eastward, at first it was like, okay, this is giving me a little Octopath Traveler vibes. I'm sitting here watching it, going like, yeah. Then it started getting intense and intense. And it makes you curious of like what this game actually is. Wait for it, it's gonna start getting intense. This is where it gets intense, right here. I was sitting there like, whoa, what is this now? And it's Eastward. I don't even know anything about it. Like, they just show, like, I'm guessing it's like RPG. I saw some hearts. See, I saw hearts like Zelda. I don't know if you're like finding chests or anything. I saw that. I literally saw that. I saw that. I don't know. It was like okay. It was like getting intense and I was like, okay, what is this? And I was like, Eastward. Okay, cool. So, that's what I think of the Indie World Showcase. You know, it's definitely not going to show your big hit titles. But I already did a direct of a rumor September for next month direct. If you want to go watch that and see kind of what I think about it. Also with the rumors, um, before, let me actually keep full screen that because I don't want y'all to see all my other stuff. There was a rumored Grand Theft Auto trilogy. Rumored. And then all of a sudden, it's like, bam, it's happening. I was like, Grand Theft Auto 3. Yep. Vice City. Yep. San Andreas. Yep. And I was like, holy frick on a potato. And it's coming to like all consoles. I was like shocked about that. I was completely shocked about that. Like I was really, really shocked about that. Like really shocked about like hearing Grand Theft Auto coming to the Switch. Because I know Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming to all kind of other stuff. But I was hearing that and I was like, dang, okay, I'm getting it. I just want to say that because I was like, holy crap. Like, I would say I probably like Vice City a bit more than 3 and San Andreas. 3 was okay. It's not the best out of the trilogy, but it's nostalgia. I would say either Vice City or San Andreas. The reason I won't say San Andreas because of the stupid staying so long in the desert, in the middle of the freaking nowhere, going from place to place, then having to go all the way back to the other place. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, like, it didn't happen in Vice City. And we can't forget those stupidly hard missions. Those stupidly RC helicopter airplane bullcrap missions. I am never gonna forget them. Never gonna forget them. Never gonna forget them. But being remastered trilogy, like not just all three of them packed, but actually remastered, going back. So I honestly would love to see, you know, a trailer. I don't know the release date, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually a thing, and I honestly can't wait for it to actually come out. Um, Aaron, since you're here, Vice City was a great GTA game. It is. It was. Definitely was. I mean, you can't remember Paul Rosenberg. Some of the missions in San Andreas were stupid. Yes, I agree. Like San Andreas was a great game, but you have to remember the missions. You have to remember all the locations too. Like, yeah, you can like turn your guy into muscular, fat, you know, kind of design your car in a way, but at the same time, you know, mission sucks. Um, I would say Vice City probably has the best missions out of all three of them. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 3 was okay until you get to the end. Um, Vice City, like the end mission, wasn't that hard. It's been a while since I even played Vice City. But Aaron, since you were here, what do you think of the Indie World Direct? Did you like it? Was there some games that you liked? Was there some games that were just meh? Since you are here, and honestly, would you like actually want to be in the podcast with your voice instead of within the Steam chat? That is something that I would love to ask you if you are up to that or not. and that'll give you time to type that out or text that out, whatever device you're on. But yeah, the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, yeah, like I'm definitely getting that. That's like, yeah. You know, I remember 3 going around with a bat, going, yeah. Oh yeah, the music. I've been waiting for a girl like you. I think that's from Vice City. Vice City has some good music though. I mean, San Andreas, the music was okay. Grand Theft Auto 3 music was kind of a little weird. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3 music was a bit weird. It feels like I'm trashing on Grand Theft Auto 3, but I'm not. I'm not trying to trash on Grand Theft Auto 3. It's just I just don't think it has good music. I think it has weird music. It's been a while since I played it, so I'm going off with my memory. It's not a bad game. Grand Theft Auto 3 is not a bad game. It will look great in remastered. But yeah. But anyway, back to the indie before I go off on a GTA because we're talking about indies. Um, Aaron, what did you think of this presentation? Was there any games that interest you? Why were they interest to you? What games were just meh that you don't care for? Is there a game that you might actually pick up? My friend always had the radio on the country station. I didn't like the country station. I don't remember what station it was, honestly. I don't remember what station. I don't think I pay attention to the music that much in San Andreas. I mean, I kind of was when I was in the desert because it's sometimes I just want to cross the big mountains and then crash my car instead of going all the way loopity loopity round to get to here, then have to go loopity loopity all around to get over back over here. That's probably the worst thing about San Andreas. I know I talked crap on the RC missions, but I think that's the worst. And then you have this crazy psycho girlfriend that's like, "Let's go rob something." Oh, you're not a man. I think she raped CJ. I think she raped Carl. Because Carl was like, "Okay, baby, let's do this." I'm like, "Carl, please, please, CJ, please, don't, don't, no, no, you don't need this. You don't need this. I understand what Big Smoke done to you. I understand this, but you don't need you don't need this, you know? I didn't get a chance to see all of them, but I think Tetris Effect would be cool. I mean, it was like it's Tetris. Where was it? Like right here, yeah, Tetris Effect. Like it was cool. I would say the most game that caught my attention was this game. This right here. And you get this little first person style, and it looks like you can interact. Like, it looks like a different, like, visual novel thing, and this is honestly the only game that really shocked me that I might, like, actually get good. And I can't pronounce that. Necrobarstista Final Pour. You know. Like, it looks cool. The art style looks cool. It looks like visual novel, but on, like, a different level. And I kind of love visual novel games. You know, they're definitely relaxing. But if you think Tetris Effect is cool too, like I said, it's just
Effect
Tetris.
Connected is something different. It's the iconic puzzle game, but one that goes to another plane of enlightenment.
As well as the single-player journey mode, take on your friends competitively.
There's
in
already
zone
Tetris
battle
99 on the
or online,
Switch. Do
or
you
play
need
connected
this?
mode and work together to clear 3 playfields
Like, that's another
as
thing
one.
that comes to my mind. There's Tetris 99. What about this? You know? Like, Tetris is okay, but it's just like, I understand that it's popular, but at the same time, there's nothing you can do for the game. No matter how much you put into it, it's like there's not much you can do with Tetris. It's kind of plain game, you know? But hey, if this game interests you, then go all for it, Aaron. Go all for it. Go all for it. So I guess this is gonna do for this weird podcast. Just talking about this indie direct, indie world showcase, even though technically it is direct, and just my thoughts, and also sharing with Aaron thoughts. Aaron, if you would love to be part of these podcasts, like actually be with me in voice, you can also join the Discord VC. When I do these podcasts, you can just come into the VC and you can actually talk and voice your opinion out so that other people can hear. And other people can be able to maybe hear your reaction as well. So if you would like to do that at one point instead of just me being um being me just talking. Because it would nice to at least have two people on the podcast and not just me on the podcast. So, if you're interested in actually being part of the podcast, just join the Discord, Aaron. For anyone that's listening, just join the Discord. And also, if y'all have any topics for like next week, if you have a topic that's something that may come up that you would love to hear my opinion on, then we're gonna talk about it. Um, as long as it's appropriate, you know, and all that stuff. I can just share it, stream it through the Discord as well, so that because Twitch is a little bit delayed, but you'll be able to see it fine within Discord. If you're worried about that, Aaron, and same with everyone else. Twitch does have a little bit I'm holding a pack of cards here. It has a little bit of a delay to it when I stream on the Twitch. It's that just a bit delayed. So yeah. But also we do have our movie nights for anyone that's listening in through Twitch or future or on YouTube. If you are listening to this, um we are going to be watching Finding Nemo, a classic Pixar film. As we're going through Pixar, we're still going through Pixar. It's gonna be a while until we're done with Pixar. It's gonna be a hot minute. So that will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do that every Friday. So if you're listening to this podcast at the end, and if you're listening to this on YouTube, this that Friday we'll be watching Finding Dory. So tonight watching Finding Nemo, but next week Finding Dory. But if you're watching on the podcast, then this week we'll be Finding Dory. So so we can be able to find fish in the sea. You know, finding the fish. Where did the fish go? Oh, in my stomach. I'm sorry. I should get like some Captain D's probably. I'm a little bit hungry, yeah. But I hope y'all enjoy this podcast special of me just reacting. I'm gonna try to change a few things up while doing these podcasts as well to make it more interesting and stuff like that, especially when we're coming up on the 30th episode. I do plan on doing a special on the 100th episode, but I have no idea when that will be. I would love to do a special 100 episode. I just don't know what will it be. But we'll see whenever we get there, and we'll see how this ministry will evolve by that time. So, yeah. So I'll see you guys, girls, either tonight or maybe tomorrow for the ministry service for tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, or for a reunify, which will be Monday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the movie night is only through Discord. I do not stream it, just to let y'all know, because I know someone asked that like a while back. Wait, you don't stream movies? No, I do not stream movies on here. It will be through the Discord server. So if you would like to be part of the Discord server, if you are not, um, there it is. There is the link to our iDisc group. It's not the proper server, but once we have someone that knows how to work bots, or if you know someone that can work bots or help out with this ministry, I would very, very appreciate it. Very appreciate it. But until then, I will see you guys, girls, either movie, ministry, or reunify. See you guys and girls then.